Okay, welcome back to the game room. Hello gang. We're here, we're able to walk around. Wow, the camera is really close. Okay, how do I back myself up? It's a little mini map. I don't know what that did, but it made a sound effect.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Here is talk to Rhea. She'll start the story. Stash button. So this is definitely different from all the other. Genealogy on the 3DS experimented with this. They let it when they did the Fire Emblem Echoes. Not genealogy. Wow. Fire Emblem Echoes. They had little dungeon segments where you would walk around like this. So they definitely wanted to try and do something like this more frequently, I think. Because those were really fleshed out areas for walking around, and some of those dungeons were a lot longer than they looked. I think I have to talk to Rhea before I can leave the building or this room. Yeah, okay. Talk to Rhea, and then they'll probably let me walk around and talk to
I assume
people.
you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Alright.
May I
View my
ask a
quest.
favor of you?
Oh, and the quests are set up like this. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Quests tasking you by people around the monastery. Give you involved with quest icons on them. Consult the quest menu. So there's like legitimate quests in here. They really redid some of the standard stuff. Wow. That could have been placed back a little bit. Then I have a mini map. Tell me where to go. I can zoom in with ZR. Menu. Okay, zoom in. I can only talk to people that have the little speech bubbles ahead of them. Looks like it. We are in the reception hall. Spotted Eldegard.
Okay. So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbalk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure. We've got Hubert, Ferdinand, Lionheart, Casper, Bernadetta, Dorothea, and Petra. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It's even number. Okay. What's Petra like? She looked interesting.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget.
Commoner.
Petra is the granddaughter of their king.
Strength.
Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Stop display. Hunter's Boon grants crit when hoes are less than 50% health. She's strong against swords, axes, bows, and what I'm going to assume Pegasus Knights, and she's weak to magic.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Okay. It doesn't tell me what her thing is. So if I do, what if I do Dorothy? Dorothea. It just says she's a commoner too. It doesn't tell me what. So do I get to?
She's
an allies
from
recover
a
HP.
famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers Academy.
So because it doesn't tell me their class, does that mean I get to customize their
She's
class?
Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like
Oh.
a she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave. But don't
Okay,
worry, I'll
so
make sure
I
she
think I
finds
get
her
to
way to
give
class.
them their own weapon setup, and she's more proficient with bows and lances than she is with anything else. Okay.
He's
What's
the
your deal,
second son
Casper?
of Count Burgley's. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Shakes and foes suffer evasion 10%. Lion Heart.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
A very feminine face. I wonder if his design started out as a woman and then they decided to make him a guy to balance out the roster, because it's very even split here. There's 4 men and 4 women.
Which produces Adrestia's prime ministers.
It's got no
That
weakness.
family is perhaps too pleased with its own status.
He looks cocky as shit. And then Hubert looks like a villain.
Is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Yeah, he's a... That's a villain. He's gonna betray us at some point.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor.
Okay.
What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
That's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Looks kind of like a possessed doll. Right. I'm gonna run in. Can't go past here.
Huh?
Hello there. Well, you must be a new student.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean...
His voice sounds familiar.
vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Even the no names
Yes.
have voice acting. That's so interesting. It's really cool too. And then I come out here, and this is I guess it's just calling it the academy part. Okay. I can head inside, and there's some people in there to talk with.
Okay.
For the quest, I want to talk to her in a minute.
Hey there, are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
You got anything else to say?
Are you the mercenary who saved... I'm Sylvain.
No, same thing. Okay.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet
This
you.
9S
This
looking
here is Demi.
ass.
He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
He looks very loyal. Take that with what you will.
did from Prince Dimitri.
Hello, Ingrid.
As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And who's you? Who are these?
You don't look familiar at all.
There's Mercedes.
Do you work
Mercedes?
here at the monastery?
Mercedes.
Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it,
She calls her Mercy. That's
sound
cute.
like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Alright, I think that was everyone in this room. Looks like it.
Okay.
And that looks like the blue lions.
Right.
And there's Dimitri.
Hello.
Hey, Dimitri.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit
Hi,
greatly
Bella.
from your
You're
guidance.
kind of in the way.
In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Yes, they did. Tell me about Ingrid. What is she good with?
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix.
She's got no
Sylvain and
weaknesses, but she can
She is
use.
diligent, industrious,
But she's strong with swords,
In truth,
spears.
she is more knightly
and
than
mounts.
most knights
Okay.
you will ever meet.
Look at that cinnamon roll face. And then there's Annette.
Annette is Baron Dominic's
I was gonna
niece.
say she looks like she'd be my
She's a
mage of
talented
some
student
kind.
who scored extremely high marks
Use
in the
valid
Royal
grant
School
strength
of
plus 4 to
Sorcery.
aim. Yeah.
She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Jesus. Is her bit that she can't cook? One of these characters is gonna
I
be
hear she
that.
was born to imperial nobility,
Is a
but
dedicated
twist of fate
mage.
brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Okay. So she heals the. When she heals somebody, she heals the same way. She gets healed at the same time. So she will most likely be my priest. My white
Sylvain
lady.
is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak.
A skirt chaser. That sounds so much worse.
I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
No, womanizer sounds worse, and then skirt chaser is like a level below womanizer.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Oh, allows units to open doors and chests without keys. I actually didn't see what Sylvian's was.
Sylvain is the heir
Philander.
to House Gautier. Well,
If a female ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less. So, okay. Alright. Felix.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has
Oh
a bit
no,
of a
unit
sharp
deals
tongue,
5
but
extra damage
don't
when
let
no
that fool
battalion
you.
is assigned,
Deep down,
or when
he's a good
battalion
guy.
endurance is 0.
He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would
I have to
enjoy
learn how the
friendly
battalion
competition
works.
with him sometime.
Because if he can work without a battalion, then oof.
Dedu was born in Dusker.
Unit takes
and
no
has been
action
loyally
except
working in my
weight,
service
grants
for the
defense
past 4
plus 4,
years.
so he's a tank.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
I like how they smile when you zoom in on him. And then Dimitri,
Me?
what are you good with?
Oh,
Your spear, a sword, and I don't know
Please
what the
forgive
fuck.
me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Dimitri, you have a troubled past, and you're probably gonna go crazy for a minute until we redeem you in some way. No worries. Very classic. There's some people back here that I could talk to, but I seem to have missed.
That's so.
Oh, Claude's right here.
What do you think?
And then here are the people of the
So
Golden-
you're the skilled
Golden
mercenary
Deer.
who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are?
It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Okay. Interesting.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
All very interesting. All very interesting.
What do you think?
Claude is right there. I'm gonna talk to him last because I don't know if it'll force me out of the thing. So let's see what the Black Eagles have to say.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
I wonder if this will also determine my difficulty. I know I have hard, so it'll be whatchamacallit. It'll be catered towards that. The numbers will be fluffed a little bit against me. But I wonder if there are just units that are
I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is
just
no
better.
stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
interesting.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
She's a foreigner. That's her gimmick. I was expecting her to be brash or something. No, she's a foreigner. That's what it
You
is.
saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Linhard, how'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Are you just as flirtatious as Miss Krabappel? Because that was a, can I show you around or anything else? Oh my god. It wasn't that bad, but the flirtatious tone, I don't like it. There's some there. There's some there. Okay, and there's someone I can talk to over here. Who is this?
What?
Oh.
What do you want?
Who the fuck are you?
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are
Vega
training
looking
grounds.
ass. I'm too beautiful for this world. Piece of shit. Okay. There's two more people I missed.
Hey.
I think they might be the
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. All of us...
and then there's one more. Oh, probably the
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students. Our house leader.
oh, that's not it. I missed talking to somebody. I spoke with them. Maybe there's an upstairs. Yeah.
That's so.
See if I can
What do you think?
figure that out.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way. If
Oh no,
that's
I
what
missed
you're
these
looking
two.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
for. Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Interesting.
What do you think? Well,
well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Tell me about Leone.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
For male ally adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and then takes 2 less. What about Hilda?
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you
I
look
can
up
believe
lazy
that.
in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Your male allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. I wonder if these abilities stack, because if I can poach her and put her next to the womanizer, and he gets 2 bonus plus being next to her, and then an extra 3 because of hers.
Hilda is the only. If you look up.
What about Marianne?
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Animal friend. Unit recovers 20% max HP at the start of each turn when adjacent to a cavalry or flying ally.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Youngest one, so she must be the one you were talking about. Okay, so it looks like they're all split evenly. 4 guys, 4 girls.
He's the
What do you
second
get?
son of a
Hit plus
merchant
20?
family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight.
As an archer, that's pretty
If you ask
useful.
me, doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. He comes
I imagine
from a
after I'll
merchant
do my
family,
tank.
But his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
I love how his shirt doesn't fit. Okay, so he's got a chance to heal himself at the start of each turn, 10% chance, it's based off his luck. He looks like he'd be a tank.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Unit deals extra 2 damage while in formation with a battalion. So he's... Okay, so he requires a battalion to do extra damage. The other guy requires no battalion to do damage. And then Claude.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it,
Multiplies
I'm pretty curious
experience
about you as
by
well.
1.2.
But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Okay, so he levels up a little quicker than the
I
other two.
appreciate your effort.
These 3 houses, students can be found. Quest complete. I received an iron sword, culinary, and 500 gold. I suppose I should return to Rhea. I'll return the audience chamber. So I guess I don't have to turn these in, which is convenient.
Enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose?
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard.
I mean, yes. Yeah, I had already had my choice picked.
Its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
So the Quidditch match is in a few days. Alright.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are
It's not that bad.
Professor.
Though I do wish I was a little older for this to work.
Treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
I'll give you a choice if there's only one.
Gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my
I'm gonna need you to stop that.
I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said,
Oh, don't worry, Edelgard. You're not getting any kind of special treatment. I'm gonna fucking run y'all ragged.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice
Bernadetta.
Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Sweetie, you're in a mercenary school.
I know
You're going to have to fight.
Treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Ferdinand, calm down.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
I find that hard to believe. I'll be fine. Something tells me that we're gonna have a thing. Oh, status effects. So here we go. We're gonna do a mock fight. Do a little practicing. I think that would mean there are new places to explore in the monastery. Receive 1,000 gold from the Church of Seiros as funding for this month's activities. 26.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Looks like this will be the perfect place to stop. We'll pick up learning about what the fuck is a crest. So, as always guys, see you next time.